started. Hello from the Dreamport Discord server. I'm Shadow's Pub bringing you Pimp Your Post Thursday. On the show today, we'll share posts, meet others, and have some fun. You can share your own posts or someone else's you really like. To take part, drop the PYPT emoji into the show text channel. I'll add you to the list to take a turn sharing posts. When I call on you, add your post link to the text channel, come on voice to tell us about it. Keep it brief, like a short commercial for the post. If you don't do voice, it's okay. You can share by text, but text and link must be ready to paste into the text channel when I call on you. You can have more than one turn, but you must use the emoji for each turn. Okay, let's get started. And Amy is going to lead us off. There we go. Okay, Amy, come on, voice, and tell us about that.
Good day, everyone. Hope you're all doing fine. I'll be pimping this post that I just sent the link now about being toxic. You know, in a relationship, some people are toxic by their traits and they don't even know they are toxic. So here, it's a prompt from free writers community where I get to write about the trait of being a toxic person and how to respond to people that are toxic. And some of us do not even know we have this toxic trait, how to deal with it. So I'd like you all to check it out. Thank you so much. I am done.
All right. Oh, Kara, yeah, there's definitely audio happening. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of hard when you're not hearing anything and there's a whole bunch of activity going on. Okay, I like your toadstool. Toxic mushroom. Kinney, you are next.
Hello.
Hear you.
Okay. So this is the post I'm sharing, and I'm very happy that Nkemi is here to hear me present the post because when I read the post this morning, I was very excited about the whole thing. There she is laughing because there is this culture in Nigeria where we do parent-teacher association. That is, they do meeting once in a session, parents and teachers. And I got to notice from the post she released that a lot has changed between how it was done when I was young and how it's being done at the moment. And I'm really rooting for the new way they do it. Because when I was younger, what they do is parents and teachers just hold meeting in one closed space and that's it. But this time around, the change is something I really like and I feel like I just want to go back to school and have my mom come around for one of those meetings. So it's really enjoyable. You have to read the post and get the full picture. Bye.
You like those parent teacher interviews?
Nope. I never liked it when I was young, but the way they do it now, from what I noticed in the post, is very interesting. So I would like to witness one of those.
Ah, well, maybe the thing to do
Yeah.
is
So it's
can A is become a parent. Then you can be the parent in the parent teacher interview.
yeah, I would love that in some years to come.
Not haven't got that on your bingo card for this year, right? Okay, Seki, you are up. You guys aren't in a hurry to drop emojis this morning. Seki is doing text. Let's see what that says. First, I'll drop the post into the anime, folks. It's fall. A whole lot of new animes are coming out from different genres this October. Read this post to check it out. Ah. So I guess we could say that Seke is into anime. That's a big genre. People really enjoy it. Another one that is very popular is um, KY, KAWAII. That tends to be a very popular one. Let's catch the emojis that have been dropped. Kids come in all ages, you know that, right? Okay, Amy, you're back. Yes, your turn, Amy.
Okay, the second post I want y'all to check out is contents also from the Weekend Experience community. We're asked to write about what we can do if we're ghosts for the weekend. I wrote some hilarious things I could do, especially we in Nigeria. You know, Nepal and their Wahala. You guys should check it out and see what I wrote about some things I could manipulate just to catch fun and just to be happy. So I'd like you guys to check it out. Thank you so much.
Sounds like people are starting to practice for Halloween already. Know nothing about NEPA? I'm not even going to go there on that one. Alessandra, you are up.
Don't hear me?
A little bit. Try that again.
How is that?
That's better.
That's better? Okay. Is that too loud?
Nope. You go any lower than that,
Oh,
you'll be hard to hear.
all right. Well, I couldn't resist, y'all. I couldn't resist. I could not resist. So let's see. What is the teaser for this one? Is that um, you already know that I'm a design geek, and one of the design areas that I'm into is graphic design, and I love typeface. Like, I go to the stationery store and I look at cards and I buy them because of their typeface. Like, it's ridiculous. I try to learn the names of them. And so when Shadows wrote this one about the ampersand, I
Alexander,
yes.
can you turn your voice volume up? Apparently, they're having trouble hearing you. I can hear you, but I guess
About,
the others can't.
about now. Is that okay?
Try a little bit more. Oh, I see why. I
I think
thought you turned up already. So, if you're having trouble hearing Alessandra, you can
uh-huh.
right click on her name and turn the volume up. Okay, go ahead, Alessandra.
Okay. Thank you guys for your patience. I love that. Um, yeah. So um, the typeface, the ampersand, it has a really fun history. Because it actually had, well, I'm not going to tell you it has a very special status. And just like other things in fashion, it changed how we sing the alphabet song. That's all I'm going to say about it. And I'm going to find a really one of my favorite ampersands in typeface to drop into the chat because I'm a geek about it. So this is really, really cute. It's like a 3-minute read. So get over there, see it. Thank you.
So this is kind of appropriate because Alexandra is the friend that is referenced at the beginning of the post. Is anybody having trouble with clicking on the giveaways? Uh, Maybe there is. There's only 2 entries on one and none on the other. Has anybody been clicking on on them? Go up to the Fluency Fun channel and click on the emojis. Let's see if we get some activity on them. Yeah, looks like they're working. Sorry, I just got somebody in DM that was asking about them. Okay, Balikas, you are up.
Hi everyone. Good evening.
Good
Evening
evening.
everyone. Yeah. Okay, this is my post on picture. A picture is worth more than 1,000 words. So we're asked to write something on this picture. Like, what do you see? Just looking staring at this. What do you see? So I wrote something about it. It's a deadly beauty, a deadly poison. It is beautiful, but attractive, but well, when you get close to it, you see that it is, well, not what you think. So I'd love for you guys to check it out. Thank you.
Well, that's interesting. That image has got used twice already.
Sorry?
The image you chose apparently is popular because somebody else presented a post earlier that used that image.
Yeah, it is for a contest. It's a writer, so
Oh,
they
everybody
were actually
uses.
making of the image. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
writing
Everybody
on
used
the
it.
image.
You said?
Okay, I said you're writing about the image itself.
Yes, yeah. Everybody use the image to tell different story. That's why they call it a picture. A picture can tell different stories.
Oh, I know.
So yes, yes. So write your own story, other person write theirs, and that's how it is.
I had a teacher that used to do that when I was in grade school. He used to bring in a big box of images that he had cut from magazines. Everybody chose an image and wrote a story. All right. Thank you, Velikas.
Wow, that's
Seke, you are up. Who am
something.
I echoing through? Velikas, mute, please.
Okay, I think my network is back. Is it? Are you hearing me? Or am
Yeah,
I
I can
being
hear you.
heard?
I can hear you.
Okay. This is not my post. This is a friend of mine, Agmore. Yeah, it's a really nice post for the LMAC. I don't know how they pronounce it. The LMAC, whatever, for the contest. And like she really wrote a nice It's a nice piece of work. It's a really nice piece of work. So you all should just go check it out. I want to explain it is without like spoiling the post is a bit hard, but it's a collage of sorts. Then like she now wrote she wrote on it. So just go check it out. That's all I could say. Sorry. So yeah.
All right. Thank you, Sake. I'm not sure what that image is about, Blue.
Hippo Birdie to you.
Oh, Amy, you are up.
Okay, this is another post relating to what Kunduz just wrote that he loved my voice and I don't sound Nigerian. This was a contest on work life community where we were asked to write about our dream job, what we would love to become, right from
Oh
childhood.
dear, you just went a little robotic on us.
I wanted to
Oh,
be
Amy, I think your network is a problem.
an Google personality.
There it is. You're back.
Hello?
Yeah, we lost you for a
Okay.
moment.
Okay, I said, all right. I said this is a contest from work life community. We're asked to write about our dream job. So I wanted to be an on-air personality because I know I have a very beautiful voice and I also love to interact with people. So I wrote about how I would achieve this dream by, you could just check it out. I don't want to give you so much clue about it. So just check it out and find
All right.
out.
Everybody has a dream job. Okay. Thank you, Amy. And Balikas, you forgot to mute when you finished your turn, so I have your server muted. But when you've muted yourself, let me know, and then I can take the server mute off. And Kenny is up.
Hello. I'm back again.
You are.
Yeah, this time around it's about series. A very interesting series that is currently making the whole world to say a lot of things about it. And I blame the producers because they did something very funny. They decided to make this one of the most expensive series that the whole world have seen before. And it's supposed to be a prequel to Lord of the Rings, which was released back in 2002. So when you check the graphics and the CGI work of something that was produced 20 years ago, and you try to compare it to something that is arguably the most expensive series in the whole world at the moment, it begs a lot of questions because the gap is too much and many people prefer what was produced 20 years ago to what is produced now. So if you are curious about other things about the post, you can just give it a read to see my own perception about it and if the money spent on it is a justification of what we are seeing on the big screen. Bye bye.
Thank you, Kenny. So are you liking the Rings of Power?
The Rings of Power, I think they are very unlucky at the moment because they are being released at the same time as House of the Dragons. So, in addition to the fact that we already know how much that was spent on this particular Ring of Power, so when the movie on its own is okay, but when you compare the money that is spent per episode, you just need to ask for more. And I think they are not justifying the price tag at the moment, and they have a very strong competition. So at the moment, I'm not satisfied with what I'm seeing, but we'll still have to tag along, hoping that they will prove us wrong.
So if you had to choose between watching Rings of Power and the House of Dragon, which would you choose?
House, House of the Dragon, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've looked at both of them. I haven't formed a strong opinion on either of them. Thank you, Kenny.
Yeah, thank you.
NG Win, you're up. Come on and tell us about this now.
Jewin Dave here. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Shadows. The post I just dropped in the text channel, in the show text channel, is a post that I wrote, and it's titled "The Power to Choose." And it's a post in which I went beyond the normal choice of just choosing things we do or things we wear, and going beyond that is a post that talks about something deeper, the power that we actually have to choose our emotions, reactions, and responses. And I don't want to go into more detail about it.
All right.
So please, if
So Kenny wants to know why you sound like an on-air personality.
why I sound like,
He said you sound like an on-air personality. I would take
oh
that as a
my God.
compliment.
Yeah, thank you, Kenny. I will take that as a compliment too.
You may want to consider podcasting if you're sounding like an on-air personality.
Okay, maybe I'll consider it since I'm just getting to middle age at this time of my life, almost 50 years. Maybe I'll give it a thought.
You never know. It's never too late for anything, is it?
It's true, never too late for anything. I believe that.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so
And
much. I'm grateful.
Jessica, you're up.
Hiya, everyone. Good evening, house. Good morning, shadows. Good morning, dreams team, and good morning, Blue. So, before I go ahead to continue, I might just drop the link here.
That'd be a good
Okay.
idea.
Yeah. So this, why is it not showing?
There,
Okay.
it's coming.
Okay. So this story, it's a story from Stuart. Um, First of all, when I started reading the story, it kind of engrossed me. And the way he presented the story, man, you guys should just check it out. It's so awesome. Like, I was panicking when I was reading the story. I really felt pity for Feynman. So I'm not going to go further into the whole description of everything. I just think you guys should check it out and also kind of encourage him. He writes so well, though. So that will be off now. Ciao.
Very nice. Thank you. Uh-oh. Who's causing trouble? Kudos. Blue, you're up. There it is.
Hi.
Hi.
Was I unmuted that whole time I've been cooking?
You were, but I didn't hear any sounds, so I wasn't worried about it.
Okay. Well, two things. This post is sort of a last of my harvesting back at the main garden, and let me just turn the water off so it's not making noise while I'm trying to. The last of the closing up my garden, my main garden. Sort of a recap of what's still growing and what is possibly to come. There's some things that are not quite dead, but most of the garden is dead. And I'm also cooking something right now, which is going to be a good post, which I don't know I can get it done before the end of the show, but I want to. But it'll be coming tomorrow, at the very least.
And what
I'll
are you
schedule
cooking?
it for tonight. I've taken all of these tomatoes and I'm making some tomato sauce with my grandmother.
Ah,
But she's been dead for a few decades now. And how I can cook with her is kind of the gist of the post.
it's kind of good to have
I'll leave it at that.
the memory with, or the spirit.
Well, it's actually not just the memory. The I don't know if I should give. I don't know. I want to give the punchline. That's giving
Okay,
something away.
don't
That's
give
too.
don't give the punchline away, or they won't go read it.
Yeah, but it's by tomorrow you'll be able to read a post about how my grandmother and I are cooking some pasta sauce today with all the tomatoes that I've been harvesting and whatnot.
Perfect. Thank you, Blue.
And
And
she's not
Kim,
here. Somebody had to say it.
I noticed that she was here, but she left or dropped off. I'm not sure which. And Kim,
Hello.
there you are.
Okay, I'm here. Good evening, everybody. Good morning to some people.
That'll cover the day.
Oh, I've just dropped my post. I think I'm having some network issues here.
I'm hearing you.
Okay, I just dropped my post, but it's not showing.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay. Okay, the post is all about culture. Children. I tag these children and their culture. So in the post, I highlighted on the need for parents, guidance, teachers to incorporate culture in the life of their children at an early stage. And I also explained my experience with cultural day in my children's school, how a lot different cultures from different tribes they celebrated their culture. Children displayed their culture, they learned a lot about their different types of food, their dressing, their music. It was just amazing. You can go further to find out different kinds of culture in Nigeria and how the children are so interested in picking their culture at the early stage. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
They look like they're not so sure they want to be in those pictures, though.
I didn't get you.
It's funny looking at how kids get shy in photos. And then you get the hams that just want to get in front of them. Okay, Kenny, what's the question?
Hello. So I have a question for Nkem. Is she listening? Hello, Nkem, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so she said that the children are excited to learn about their culture. And from
Yes.
what I know, the starting point of culture is language. And
Yes.
Nkem happens to be from the Igbo side of Nigeria, and she's living in a place that is a Yoruba land. So I want to know if her kids are speaking her native language. That's the question.
All right. My kids are speaking their native language, but not 100%. But as a parent, I'm doing my best because I know the importance of it. So I'm trying my best, even though they are still learning Yoruba language as because it's where they reside and they do it as a course in school. But their own native language, the mother tongue, is a must. I'm trying my best. At least 50% they are trying.
I think you're getting teased, Kene, by Kene. You gotta watch that guy. He likes pulling legs. I think you dealt with the question quite nicely. Thank you, NCAM.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, if you mute now, please. NCAM, if you'd
Yes,
mute,
please.
would you mute, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There we go. Okay, Balikas. I shall unmute you so you can take your turn, and then please remember to mute when you're done. Whoop! We just had that one. Alexander shared that.
Aww.
Did you have another one you wanted to take? Yeah, Alexander beat you to the draw on that one. Sure, we'll give you a moment. Now's a good time to drop some emojis in for some posts so that I can add you to the list while Belikas is getting another link. There we go. There we go, Zia and Ken A. And Belikas has got a post. So tell us about this.
All right. For I, where I'm sorry. You said someone shared the post. Like I want to know who shared the post before I did. Hello.
Alexander did. No, Dream didn't share any, Blue. Alexander shared the post that you put up first.
Oh
But this
come
one,
on.
this one is this one's fine. Go ahead and tell us about this one.
All right. It's about your scent. How do you smell? I mean, there are some people who don't take care of themselves. They just work out, no perfume, no body spray, body mist, or anything. Work out. So this is about scent. So um, just like the title is scripts, fresh and wanted. You guys just tune in and about it. So thank you.
And some scents are better than others, right, Belikas?
Yeah, sure, they are. They are. I love the orange, citrus scent. It's very, very good. Like, orange are meant to please to your mood. Whenever you come close to your home, it does that. So, yeah, I'm going for that.
Okay. Thank you, Belikas. Don't forget to mute, please. There we go. Okay, Sake, you're up. There we go.
Hey, I'm back
Hey,
again.
good.
I'm back again to Story Rap 2. Go listen. This is another Seki, not Siki, Seska Love, please. Um, this is another post for the Tune Tuesday contest. Yeah, my last post was about Story Rap 1, how rappers tell their stories through or rap. That's it. So like this is my last post on the story rap. So y'all go check it out and just listen. Hear stories, at least in music.
I
Let's
get a,
go.
I get a distinct impression that you're a fan of rap.
Of course I am, like, who doesn't love rap? Like, the good rap, not really that you just start saying different words as far as they're rhyming, like rap that really passes on a message. Yeah, I also like other songs, but mostly rap.
I have a grandnephew that's into beatboxing. What is the difference between beatboxing and rap?
I don't really like beatbox, but like beatboxing is when you rap though, but you use your mouth and like to make the beats. While normal rap they use instrument. Beatbox like there's spittle everywhere and it's no offense to your grandson, but like to me it's just a very very disgusting type of rap.
Well, he's not my grandson, he's my grandnephew.
Okay, grandnephew.
Yeah, apparently he was quite the fan of it in his time. I will
Well,
be
no, everybody has their likes and their dislikes.
all right. Thank you, Seki. And Zeta Love, you are up. Ah, okay, Zeta. Come on and tell us about this.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, everyone. So this is my first entry into the Ladies of Hive contest. This was the contest held last week. So it was about, they told us to write about like someone that is resilient, someone you think is resilient. And I decided to write the story of my mom. As you can tell, my mom is the epitome of resilience to me. She inspires me a lot. So I wrote about her journey into the university and how it was very tough for her and how she overcame so many trials that she had to go through. And a little bit of her background too, which is interesting. So yeah, that's all about the post. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you. I like the header that you've done there too. It's very attractive.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Zeta.
You're welcome.
And
Mm.
Kene, you are up.
Hello. So this is the
Hello.
last presentation from me. Uh-huh. One more stuff from the movie industry. And this is a very interesting movie that also led to a lot of divided attention. Like many people had different perception about the movie. And one of the things I noticed about it is because all the major characters are ladies. So most of the reaction people give is that it's pointed towards feminism, but it's not related to it at all. It's not related. And after watching the series, I was very impressed with the thing they did, the storytelling, and even the setting because this was set in the Victorian era. So, whenever something is based on that type of setting, the dialogues are usually very poetic, and that is something I like about the movie. So, one other aspect of the series that I enjoyed is the villain. I love to hate a very good villain, and these people did a very good job by presenting a villain that you will surely love to hate. So, if you enjoy anything in this area, feel free to check out the movie. It's actually a series, and it has only 6 episodes from the first season. That's
Numbers.
all.
And steampunk, like that is totally appropriate to Dreamport.
Yeah, yep.
Since much of the graphics in Dreamport are based on steampunk. So Kene, you said that this was going to be the last that you present today, and yet you do a lot more than just um, TV and movies.
Yes, yes. I actually have a lot of posts in the finance area, but I don't feel like talking about finance by this time because it's raining and it's never good to talk about money when it's raining. So I'm keeping that one by the sideline.
Okay, now I think you need to write another post now and telling us why it's not good to talk about money when it's raining. I think we need to learn the story behind that.
Sure, sure. Uh,
There
no
you
problem.
go.
When I do it, I will share it.
I think it'd be a really good idea for you to do that. Now, I noticed Seska back here said to you that she watched Alchemy of Souls and that she cried at the end. So I guess she liked your recommendation.
Oh, yes, yes. It's something that everyone needs to watch, and the idea of making the ending parts very emotional is something that I also like about the series. And one side of me is very impatient and angry with the Hong sisters. The Hong sisters are the people that wrote the story, that are the script writers. I'm very annoyed because they had to keep us waiting before we get the other parts of the series. But the good side of it is that we have enough time to soak in all the emotions we felt from the first 20 episodes. So the last 20 episodes will be released from December to sometime in January. So that will be a good wrap to the show.
Good. You're going to keep us up to date on what's going on the screens.
Sure, sure. Thank you very much. And I'll take this moment to make an exit because I have a October devotion that I'm doing this month as a host. So once I sign out, I will go off. Thanks for the
Oh,
everything for the show and everything that's happened.
you're going to go work on your podcast?
No, 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 no. No, I need a lot of lesson from a podcaster before I will do that. A podcaster, you and Alessandra.
There you go. You don't need many lessons. Remember that
Yeah. Well,
e-podcast you're talking about a podcast could be as short as a couple of minutes and as long as you ever want to make it. So you only have to do little short ones.
yeah, I'm really keeping a tab on her and all the things she's doing on Twitter Spaces because I want to see if I can explore that area. And we have a very short period of time before they start the 30 days Napod challenge. So I will just see if I'll be able to join before then.
Okay, sounds like a plan. So anybody
Yeah.
that's not familiar with what Kene and I were just exchanging about, November is a podcast challenge. I can't remember the actual title. It's like NADPOD Poe, and the idea is to do podcasts every day in November to meet the challenge. So podcasts could be, a couple minutes long, or they could be a long one. So it's something for you to think about. Maybe some of you might want to try something new. Yeah, something along that line. So pod, NAPOD PO, not no po po. If you stop around to ePodcaster's account, you probably find some material on there about it. And Jessica, you're up.
Hi again.
Hello again.
So, yeah, I came up today with ODJ's post. I think he submitted this on Hive Learners Community from a prompt. And so, actually, when I started reading this, I thought it was a girl or a woman he loved that he lost, something like that. But at the end, I kind of find out that he lost something valuable to him, which he kind of personificated, something like that. And then, blah, 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 blah. But what I learned was that I think we should not allow our emotions make decision in those kind of critical moments. So you just stay calm and allow things and do things in the right way. So you guys should just check it out. Ciao.
Our emotions do drive a lot of things, don't they? But you're right,
Exactly.
we don't always make the best decisions when they're based on emotions.
Yeah, you're right.
Interesting things to think about. By the way, Seke is the winner of the 1 HBI, and we'll see who's up next in a few minutes. And NJ Win, you are up. NJ was right
Hello,
on the
I'm
button.
back.
Good.
Okay, so this time the post I just dropped is a post written by iFam Girl. I just came across it a few days ago. Actually, she wrote it a few days ago. She posted it a few days ago. And the thing is, I joined Hive like towards the end of June. Yes, end of June. And throughout July, I was actually not active on Hive. So you can consider me a newbie on Hive. Quite a lot of things I don't know about earning on Hive. So when I saw this post a few days ago, I went through it and I was able to see some things that helped me to connect some dots, and I was able to follow the steps outlined in the post, and I was able to do some transactions. So I thought it would be nice if some other people who are new to Hive will go through this post, if they have a chance to go through it and be able to see what they are able to do on Hive and with their earnings on Hive. Thank you.
All right. Posts that help people on Hive is always a good thing because you
Yeah.
never know who's going to find their way around to your post. Although Kene argues that you may not actually be a newbie on Hive. He thinks you're a pro. I think that's a compliment.
Actually, Kene, actually, Kene is the one that has been telling me that he wants me to study on my own and be able to be a boss, to show up like a boss on Hive. So if he as a coach, as I call him, will say that I'm like a boss, then I will accept it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, NG. And Merritt, you're up. Merritt, are you with us? I don't see you typing. Merritt. That's possible, Hope. So why don't you go, Hope, and we'll have Merritt next. Oh, Merritt's typing now. Okay, Merritt and then Hope. I thought I was getting through today without missing anybody. You're typing there, Merritt. Let's see your link. Kenny says, there we go. Okay. Merritt says, I almost had a surgery and could have lost my life, but something else happened. Read it. Okay. That was quick and to the point. And Hope, we'll have you next. And she was ready and on the mark. Woo.
Good evening, Shadows.
Good evening.
Okay, I'll be sharing a post of a not really a friend, but a friend. Everybody's a friend on Hive. So I'll be sharing a post of a friend on Hive. Her name is Irene. Yeah, she made an entry for the Ladies of Five contest where we were asked to say the scent we'd love to have if we're going to be a scent. And she chose to have the scent of a wood because her dad was working with wood. So she prefers to have the sense of wood because it makes her remember her father. So I would love you guys to check it out. And she had other things in it that I'm sure you love about it. So thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hope.
Yeah. You're welcome.
And Jay, you are up. Ooh, Kenny's watching. And while we're waiting for Jay, oh, guess who won the 3 HBI? Kenny. Well, this is getting serious. NG winning Kenny is challenging Kenny to a call to settle it in private. There he is. Go for it, Jay. Oh, there it is. Preview just a minute. Yes, you did. You won the HBI. Okay, Jay, come on and tell us about your post here. I see you unmuted, but I don't hear you yet. I'm not hearing you, Jay. You may need to drop out and come back. There you are. Try again. Nope. We got just a momentary tease.
Can
And another tease.
you hear me now? Sorry.
There we are. Pro
Oh,
tip, hold the button down.
oh, sorry about that. I was trying, I was trying to use the Discord on my PC. All right. So the post I shared is I think it's a post by Star Strings. He 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 shared how he happened to have enjoyed his buffet. Okay.
Chocolate
So
donuts.
I kind of yeah I kind of like donuts with buffet. I kind of liked the post because it talks a bit more about how things are actually getting expensive and here in Nigeria, and also that sense of nothing is how do I put it now? Everyone is trying to struggle. Everyone is trying to put food on the table. However, things keep getting expensive gradually by the day. Some of the things he listed there are things that have tripled in price over the months, just within a year. And well, it's just something to enjoy. But if you're hungry, probably shouldn't probably shouldn't read the post. Thank you, because it's gonna make you hunger more.
All right. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any country in the world right now that is not experiencing rising prices and other issues going on. It's going to be a bumpy ride for a year or two.
No, can I just said something? No, 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 no. For God's sake. Maybe those in the UK though, not here in Nigeria. Yeah, and I had I know it's expensive everywhere, but when we have resources and we are not using it well, we happen to be facing the brunt more than elsewhere, I must say.
Yeah, it's going to be a test of a lot of countries as to how they get through it. There's no two ways about it. Different
Hmm,
different countries are having different types of struggles, but they're still struggles. Thank you, Jay.
I agree. Thank you.
And Blazar, you're up. I see him typing. Blazar. There we go.
Okay,
Okay.
good evening, everyone. All right, so this is a story I wrote on the inkwell. Hope my voice is not out. I've been shouting all day. So this story I wrote is a very funny story. Yeah. So I just think people should check it out and tell me what they think in the comments.
All right.
Thank
Thank you, Blazar.
you.
And Zita, you're up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Why have you been shouting all day? Zeta, are you getting your link? Zeta? There we are. You were doing your passing out parade. Were you a parade commander?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi. Sorry, I was distracted.
Was it a good distraction?
Uh, kind of, yes.
Okay. Tell us about your post.
Um. Okay, so this is not my post. It was made by Merit. She's no longer with us as of now, but it was made by Merit Ahama. Oh, I think that's her name. So the post is about, as you can see, comparing Leo Finance then and now. And I'm posting it because I, like, when I first came on Hive, I just like kind of mentally checked out. I mentally just ignored Leo Finance group because I felt it was a group where crypto and tech gurus just came to converse and talk about finances. And I thought I wouldn't be able to blend and understand what they do in that group. But this post helped me to like break it down and see that Leo Finance actually is for everyone. It's it might not be easy for me when I newly like joined the group, but I think it's a good group to join. So I have joined the group and I'm trying to make my way into the group. So that's why I'm posting this. It touched me when I read it.
Very good.
Thank you.
And yeah,
Yeah.
Leo Finance is not quite the narrow niche that a lot of people think it is. Um,
Yeah.
by the way, Zeta, there was a few comments in the text there when you said about how Merritt wasn't with us now. Uh, in some people's understanding, that could actually mean she had died.
Oh, no,
I
that is
know,
not what I
I knew,
meant.
I knew you meant that she had left the voice, but some picked it up on the other meaning.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant. I meant she left temporarily, not permanently. God forbid. No. No. Well, that's the post. Thank you.
Don't you just love it when a line just works, eh? I was presenting an award to a member of an organization that I'm part of, and he got up and he was giving a little bit of a talk. He referred to a woman that he had been with, and she says, you know, she's not with us anymore. And he went on talking for a moment, and then all of a sudden he realized what he'd said, and he was like, she's still alive. She's just not with me. So needless to say that got a bit of
Okay.
a chuckle from everybody. Thank you, Zita.
Yeah.
And Hope,
Thank
you're
you.
up. Hope, there she is.
Hello, I'm back.
Good.
Um, yeah, I'm sharing a post about JJ. Made a post. The last time he made a post was about 7 days ago, and that's because of wife. His wife is not feeling too well. So today he made another post today, and I would love us to go and encourage him, tell him some encouraging words, because I'm sure he needs it. Yeah, that's it.
I think
Thank
that's
you.
probably an excellent idea is to go and give him some encouraging words.
Yeah, he needs it.
Thank you, Hope.
Bye. Yeah.
And let's see. Oh, Alexander won the 5 HBI. Okay. Is there anything anyone else would like to present? Ah, there's Kitty Girl. Ah, she was doing an award. Anybody else got anything they'd like to present? And Kitty Girl, go for it. Kitty Girl's getting her link.
That's
There we go.
another good piece of writing from Grendan. She is sharing 3 tunes for the 3 Tune Tuesday um, challenge, and then she talks about how these tunes um, cheer her up in her life. It's really a good piece of writing. I think she is quite accomplished in expressing herself in an entertaining manner. So yeah, give it a read, give it some love.
She does do some very interesting approaches. That is for sure. And good to see you, Stevenson, even if you are loaded with work. And there's Grindan typing. I think you brought her in. Okay, does anybody else have anything they want to share? Okay, looks like we've about run through the list. Just letting Grindan finish typing there and see. Ah, says it's cold out there. You've been listening to Shadows Pub host, Pimp Your Post Thursday. Join us next Thursday at 12 Eastern. Until then, keep on creating, and it's all about community. And oh, bye, Wilma.